One thing that you've touched on that I want you to explain a little bit more now is listening to the crowd. Number one, the importance of it, and number two, how you do it.
Well, it's most important because, once again, if you're in any kind of entertainment, sports is different in this instance because if you're in sports, your object is to make a touchdown or to make a basket or to hit a home run or whatever. It don't matter what the crowd is doing. But any kind of entertainment, you got to listen to your fans, because if Mick gets out there and he sings Jumpin' Jack Flash and for some reason the Stones are blowing that night, he's going to tell, because people are going to be like, yeah, okay, yeah. But if they're on, they're going to be, fuck it, here go the babies, right? Every time that I would be in any kind of match, really, but especially on the big ones, and the babyface would nail me, or I'd whack somebody with a racket, or I'd be involved in something. It's easy to listen to the crowd when you're not actually being beat up or involved in the thing. You're standing out there going, yeah, this is getting over. But you can always tell if they wanted to see you get punched, because when you get nailed and people blow, that was a good thing. They wanted to see you get your head knocked off. But guys now are so... I say guys now, I'm sorry because I'm old, Back in the days of black and white, I was really over. But a lot of guys who are really nervous and really not confident and sure of themselves, they're so concentrating on what they're doing and what they're trying to do and what they want to do that they don't listen to the people. And so if you do something that people ain't reacting to and you keep doing it because that's what you plan to do and you're not listening to them, then you're just stinking it out even further. And by the same token, if you do something that really gets over with the people, but you didn't notice it because you weren't listening to them, then you never do it again, or you don't, you miss a golden opportunity. It's in finishes, when the people are reacting, you've got to know exactly when they're coming down, because you got to do the next thing. For example, let's say that you're going to make the hot tag. Kerry's going to give you the hot tag. You're going to make the comeback on me and Bobby Eaton. He gives you the hot tag. The people blow. You nail me. You nail Bobby. You nail me. You nail Bobby. Then you look at the people and you give me a bionic elbow. Bam! And I take a big bump. They love that. They love that so much that Bobby is supposed to come and cut you off. But if you go bam and I take a bump and they're just starting to go and Bobby cuts you off like that from behind and you go down, then the people go, yeah, oh shit. Killed your pop. Squashed it. Sat right on it. So you'll give me boom and I'll take the big fucking bump, boom, and I'll fucking sit there and flip like I'm in convulsions, and you'll go, I told you I was going to give you that motherfucker, and wait for them to start coming down. Because when they start coming down, then Bobby Eaton will come from behind and nail you with the deal, so they're coming, ooh, oh, ready for the next thing. There's a highlight, there's a spotlight, especially in tag team finishes, on each thing, even if it's only for 2 or 3 seconds or 4 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever. People's attention can't be split, can't be diverted. You can't watch over here and over there at the same time and do the fuck, dizzy, right? So it has to be boom, this guy slam, turns around, oh, he drop kicked him, oh shit, wait a minute, here comes this guy, grabs him in a headlock, shoots him off, bam, double knockout with the referee. Referee flew to the floor. Oh shit, there's the referee on the floor. Back in the ring, oh, that guy just got hit. It has to go from place to place to place to place to place. You don't split their attention, but at the same time, the finish has to go bang, bang, bang. So there's no lag time in between. We used to do on the Midnight Express tapes, which I'm sure you'll be offering for sale very soon, here on this very television station. We used to do finishes where we would get 5, 6, 7, 8 minute cues to go, because we would need that much time to go into this thing, to tell this story, whatever it may be, and at the same time not rush it. Now, guys are so anxious not to screw anything up or not to miss anything that as soon as this guy falls to the floor, immediately this guy's leveling this guy with a baseball bat, and here comes the guy with the weed eater, and here comes the guy with the rototiller. What the fuck's going on? I don't know. Shit, it's all over the place. Ethel, and then now here's the most important part. You hear buzzes in the crowd, right? When people start murmuring, conversation, you know what that is?
It's not good.
That's hey Ethel. I don't care if it's in the first part of the match, middle part of the match, end part of the match. When all of a sudden something happens in the ring that's just totally screwy, and you hear the people, I'm Fred, okay, and Ethel's my wife, and I either looked down to get my popcorn, or I was looking over here at the goddamn girl with the big tits that I wish Ethel had over there in the front row. And for a second I missed something, and I turn around and I go, hey Ethel, what the fuck just happened? Would you shut up, Fred? I'm trying to watch the fucking match. Well, listen, don't goddamn give me lip. I'm just asking you what's going on over there? We don't know, because now we're over here, right? Same thing when somebody misses a spot and makes it blatantly obvious, or somebody does something that just violates the rules of common sense or credulity. I always tell the guys, our job here is to make the unbelievable believable. Our job here is to make the preposterous posterous, right? Well, when something happens that's just totally fucking stupid, right? And old Fred turns to Ethel and goes, did you see that? Or why did that happen? Or what's going on here? Or what? And then they start fucking mouthing off. That's all over the whole arena. That's what that is. That's people talking to each other, either laughing at the stupid thing they just saw or trying to get somebody next to them to explain it. Then you've lost it. Then you might as well grab a chin lock, sit down, read the fucking morning news, because it's going to be a while till all these little separate conversations get resolved and they turn back around and look at your match again. How about the guys who take a guy, pick him up, and body slam him in the 20-foot ring, right? They body slam him 3 feet from this turnbuckle. And then they immediately go to that turnbuckle and climb up on top so they can come off the top, right? Well, now how the fuck do I know, because I'm Karnak the Magnificent or I'm some kind of mind reader, when I slam the guy this 17 feet from this turnbuckle, how do I know to go over there and climb that top rope? How do I know that he's going to stand up? If I could do it, I would, but we have a small area here. Actually, we're in a closet. I believe later I'll be held for ransom, put a bag over my head, and somebody will piss on me or something. But anyway, how did I know that this guy was going to stand up and glassy-eyed and rubber-legged wander over to that corner where I could jump off on him? I don't fucking know. You're looking at me with a blank look. That's why all those people in the arena are too. How the fuck did that motherfucker know he could go over there and jump off the top? It don't make sense. Like on South Park, right? Johnny Cochran, the lawyer. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Look at the pretty monkey, okay? It don't make sense. And that's when people go, oh, fuck. Tom Zink, Z-Man, on a live Clash of Champions one time, it was hilarious. He looked like he tried to commit suicide. The spot was, he was going to slam whoever over here. He was going to run to those turnbuckles, leap up, come off the buckle with a turnaround crossbody, and it was going to be beautiful because he was a great athlete. But the problem was, this dumb motherfucker he slammed forgot to get up and come over there. So he slammed him, ran to that turnbuckle, jumped up, and dove off in midair and just fucking crashed in the middle of the ring. He wasn't 10 feet from his opponent. And people go, well, that's a dumb motherfucker right there. Pay attention. Listen to people. Don't do anything off kilter, and don't set things up that obviously foretell that you know what you're supposed to be doing and the other guy knows what you're supposed to be doing for no reason. Boy, that took a long time to say that, and very could have been done much more succinctly.
From a wrestler's perspective, how do you listen to the crowd? You have the spots going on in your
Generally, I use my ears. I actually tried it up my nose one time, but I had a cold that day and I couldn't really hear a goddamn thing. No, it's when you're driving. When you're driving, if you drive 15 miles, how many times you look in the rearview mirror?
Every 20 seconds or so.
Oh, well, yeah, I've ridden with you. You got to try every 10. You don't know. It's second nature. It's second nature. You don't really say, okay, now I'm going to listen to the crowd. You hear them. While you're doing your shit, you hear them. It's second nature. You don't listen to them. You just hear them. If you're concentrating so hard on what you're doing or trying to do that you block out all other senses, smell and taste and hearing or whatever the fuck, no, you don't. I've had, especially the guys that just begin tell me, well, I didn't hear any goddamn thing. I'd be screaming at them. I've refereed some matches with some of the guys. I'd be screaming at them, do this. I don't know what. Hit him, push me, kick me. Somehow I grabbed one guy and turned him around by the shoulder and said, "Read my lips if you're deaf, hit me!" You know, because they're goddamn, they're just scared to death. I'm on TV. Oh shit, people are watching. Goddamn, there's witnesses. Relax. They can't eat you. They cannot eat you. When you go to the ring, they cannot cook you, put you on a barbecue, cut you up with a knife, take a fork and eat you. If they can't do that, what's the worst that can happen? Have a stinky fucking match. It's been done before.